Hello, everyone. This is Becky Stevens with the Memorial Athletic Club. And today I'm going to lead us through a Pilates mat session, especially geared for people who have osteoporosis, osteopenia, or any lower back issues. So if you're new to Pilates, great. If you're an experienced Pilates person, great. I'll offer modifications throughout the exercises. So we're going to get started just relaxing through the shoulders, taking the feet about shoulder width apart. And now, deep breath in. We're going to reach it up to the ceiling. And then exhale through pursed lips. And again, inhale. Feel the ribs coming out to the sides, letting that air flow into the back. And then as we exhale, blow out that birthday candle. Feel like your ribs are funneling down into your hips. And inhale. Reach it nice and tall. And exhale. And one more time, inhale up and exhale. Now our next exercise is called the Mermaid. So we're going to take one arm up to the ceiling and imagine that you're between two plates of glass and you're going to reach up to the ceiling, and then as we exhale through those pursed lips, bend to the side. Reach it up tall, pull the pelvic floor in, pull that belly button in, and switch. And reach it tall, and exhale. And again, reach. And let's do one more time, each side. Reach. And exhale. And now, we're going to grow nice and tall, and we're going to take it down to the mat. So when you have any kind of lower back or osteoporosis issues, you want to make sure that you're not doing any kind of flexion or rotation in the spine. So as we come to the mat, just imagine that your torso is a log, okay? So come down to the best comfort level that you find. And I'm going to fix our screen here just a moment. There we go. All right, so we're going to come down into a log. And we're going to very carefully first come to our sides, and then we're going to roll onto our backs. So my knees are bent and my heels are up towards my hip bones. I relax my head, neck, and shoulders, and I should have just a little bit of space between my lower back and the mat. So when we're in this position, we call this neutral, which means I just have a natural curvature in my lumbar spine. Now, when we're doing exercises with our feet on the floor, we're going to ideally work with that little bit of space. However, if it's more comfortable, or if you have other reasons, we can come into what we call imprint. So we're going to gently go ahead, press all the vertebrae down onto the mat. And as you do that, you might feel that your pubic bone is slightly coming up towards the ceiling. And then let's come back to what we call that neutral, that little bit of space. And as we rock between those two positions, flattening the spine and then coming back to that curvature, imagine you've got a bowl of water or a bowl of soup here on that space between your hips and your pubic bone. And when we go and we flatten all the vertebrae down, that water would be running down towards my belly button. When I come back to what we call neutral, that water is nice and level. And if I put too much space in my lumbar spine, then that water is going to start to cascade onto the mat. So we're going to come back to that nice neutral position. And one of the ways that we can find that neutral and really feel that pelvis nice and flat is to go ahead and do this exercise called a hip opener. So we're going to let that left leg stay where it's at. We're going to start with the right hip. We're going to let it fall gently open. Once that hip is as open as it wants to be, we're going to slide heel down towards the end of your mat, rotate that knee back up to the ceiling, and bring it in. So like we're tracing the letter D, we're going to open the hip, slide it away, exhale up. We'll do 3 more of those. Inhale, open, exhale up. Inhale, open, and one more time. Now we'll do the opposite. We're going to send that heel down towards the end of the mat, open the hip, and come up. Inhale to start the movement. Exhale. And 3, and 4, and 5. Now, let's go ahead and move to the other leg, starting with that knee as we let it open to the floor, keeping that other hip nice and neutral. Open up that hip, slide up, and open. Inhale. Exhale to come in. Inhale. 2 more times. Open it. And last time. All right, let's go ahead and bring those heels back in towards your hip bones, finding our little bit of neutral. Now we'll do some work with the arms. So let's take the fingertips up right over your shoulders, and we're going to do some protraction and retraction. So take the fingertips, and like you're trying to take a basketball and touch the ceiling, reach it up, and then bring that basketball back down as you feel the shoulder blades coming back around the ribs and down and together. We'll do that 4 more times. So we're going to reach and retract and reach. Reach. 2 more times. Reach. And last time. Reach. All right, let's come back now. Those arms are right over my shoulders. Now we're going to take the hands up over my head. Now, keep in mind, you want to keep all the rib cage down as we do this. So take a deep breath in and reach. Take that basketball down. Some of you might even be able to touch your hands to the floor. That's great. Exhale up. Inhale. Feel the lengthening on the front of the body. Exhale up. And reach. Inhale. And one more time. Reach it up. And exhale. All right, now we're going to do some arm circles. So we'll start taking the hands up over the head, and then as we exhale, we're going to circle out to the side. And inhale, exhale, inhale, and 4, and last one, opposite direction, out to the sides, up to the ceiling. Inhale to start. 3, 4, and 5. Now, let's go ahead and put the arms back by your sides and bring those heels in a little closer to your hips. We're going to be doing some shoulder bridges. So in the shoulder bridges, we're going to be balancing our weight between the heels and the bottom of my shoulder blades. As I bridge up, I want to make sure that my torso is just like a plank of wood. There's no flexion whatsoever. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in, very gently go into your imprint, and then exhale up. We're going to hang out here for just a moment, and I want you to really feel the opening, feel the length on the front of the body, and then lower down as one piece. We're going to do that 4 more times. Exhale. Open through the hips and lower down. Inhale through the nose and up. And exhale. 2 more times. Inhale up. And last time up. And lower down. Now, we're going to very carefully roll onto our sides. Once again, I'm a log. I'm going to go take one arm out, going to very carefully roll over. And as I do so, I'm going to bring my arms together so that my palms are together. And my knees are going to come in towards my abdominals, almost like a fetal position. So we're going to start with the arms. This is a clamshell. We're going to take that top arm, and as I take it to the ceiling, I'm going to let my eye line follow the arm. And then I'm going to reach the fingertips up a little taller. Then bring that shoulder back down and close the clam. We'll do that 4 more times. Up, reach, down, inhale, up, and down. 2 more times. Up, and last time, reach it tall, and lower down. Now, let's go ahead and take that bottom arm, and we're just going to make it a pillow for your head. And this time, we're going to do clamshells with our legs. So glue your heels together, ladies. We're going to take this top knee, and we're just going to start to open it as we inhale. Now, from here, if you can open it up a little bit more, see if you can do that. And then we're going to close it. So this particular exercise is really great for strengthening your pelvic floor. And if you have any SI joint issues. Let's do 3 more of those. Inhale up. And 2. And last one. Now, we're going to roll to the other side. For all of you at home, I think you can just roll right over. For the sake of the camera, I'm going to turn my body around so I can see what I'm doing here. Keep some good eye contact with you. All right, so once again, I'm in this more or less fetal position. My arms are together, my knees are together, and I'm going to take my top arm, reach it up to the ceiling, let my eye line follow that arm, and now grow a little taller, and then bring that shoulder down and hands together. 1 more time. Up, reach, and down. 3, reach, and down. 4, reach. Last time. Up, reach, and down. Now, glue the heels together. We're going to take that top knee, cradle your head if you need to, and let's go ahead, open the knee. Exhale down. Open it up, and you can use your hand. You want to get a little more length, and close it. And 3, open. And 4. Last one, open it up. And down. All right. Now we're going to roll back onto our backs, and we're going to start our abdominal series with the 100. So the 100 is a series where we're going to be inhaling through the nose 5 times, exhaling 5 times, times 10. So the 100 is an abdominal endurance exercise. So let's go ahead. We're going to take the legs to tabletop. So we lift 1 leg at a time until my shins are parallel to the ceiling and my knees are right over my hips. Now, I'm going to do the 100 with the head, neck, and shoulders down. And then I will offer more advanced options if you would like to do them. So we're going to take the arms down by the hips. I'm going to take a deep breath in. And as I exhale, I'm going to inhale for 5 counts as I pulse the arms and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more times. Exhale. Last time. Exhale. Go ahead, bring the knees into your chest. You can take the head side to side if you need to release any neck tension. Now, next variation, a little more challenging on the 100, is instead of having the legs in tabletop, you can take them up to the ceiling. You can lift and lower as we do the 100. Or if you don't have any neck or cervical issues, we can go ahead and as we keep the legs in tabletop, gently tuck the chin, bring the head, neck, and shoulders up so that I'm looking through my knees. And 1 more time, we're going to do this time for 100. So we're going to inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last set. Exhale. Bend the knees. Go ahead, put the head, neck, and shoulders down. Again, you can turn the head side to side to release any neck tension. To release the lower spine, you can also go ahead and take the knees in a little more towards your chest and very gently just windshield wiper back and forth. And when you're ready, our next exercise is called the single leg stretch. And once again, I'm going to be doing this with my head, neck, and shoulders down, but you always have the option of also tucking your chin and bringing your head, neck, and shoulders up. So let's go ahead and take the legs back to tabletop. And let's go ahead and put my hands on my right knee. And I'm going to take that other leg and I'm just going to reach it like I'm trying to touch the wall away from me. And then I'm going to switch. So I'm going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So the belly button should be down. And inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And go ahead, bring the head, neck, and shoulders down if you brought them up, and also just do the windshield wipe. Now, I should have mentioned, as you're taking those legs away, you want to think about more taking them to where the wall and ceiling meet and less down along the mat. That's going to also be much healthier for your lower back. Now, we're going to do the double leg stretch. So what we're going to do is take the arms and the legs to the opposite wall, to opposite place where the wall and ceiling meet. So, nice deep breath in, back to tabletop. And as I inhale, I'm going to reach my fingertips and my toes away from each other. Exhale to come in. Inhale, reach. Exhale in. How low do I go? Only as low as you can keep that belly button down. Don't let it pop like a turkey timer. Inhale out and out. Let's do 4 more of those. Reach. And 3. And 2. And last one. All right, let's go ahead. Once again, release any tension in your neck. You can windshield wiper it back and forth if you like. And when you're ready, let's go ahead. Let's put both legs back down on the mat. And we're going to start with the right leg. And we're going to take the leg up to the ceiling for some single leg circles. Now, go ahead and open the hip. So we're going to turn the hip out to a slight lateral rotation. My toe is up to the ceiling, and I imagine that I've got a pencil on the end of my toe. So I'm going to be drawing little teacup-sized circles starting in clockwise formation, and we'll do 5 in each direction. So take a nice deep breath in, so we want to stay nice and stable through the hips and pelvis. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, that was great, right? Now we're going to take it to some dinner plate size circles, a little bit bigger. So once again, I'm going to start clockwise, and it's for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to make the big circles happen. So I can either do this with this knee bent and make more like the letter D, or if I want a bigger circle, I can take this supporting leg long, and I'm going to first take the leg that's in the ceiling, and I'm going to take it out to the side, inhale, and then exhale, cross the midline of the body. Inhale, 3 more times. Inhale, 2, and 1. Opposite direction. Cross the midline, exhale to finish. Inhale, 3, 4, and 5. All right, let's go ahead and put that leg down and switch legs. Leg up to the ceiling, toes slightly turned out. We're going to make our teacup-sized circles in clockwise direction. So it's for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Dinner plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now for the big circles, I'm going to take that leg long, and I'm going to open to the side, exhale to finish. Open, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Woo! All right, let's put that down. And very gently, if you want to take the knees side to side, we're going to do one more exercise on our backs before we get up. And this is called, it's going to go back to the shoulder bridging, but it's going to have another challenge to it. So let's go ahead. You can have the arms by your side, or if you want to, you can take them out a little further out. And if you want the balance challenge, you can even take them out further still if you've been doing Pilates for a while. But let's bring the heels in towards your hips. Go into that very careful and gentle imprint. And then as a plank, we're going to come up. And we'll lower back down. We'll do 4 of those, and then we're going to incorporate some single leg work. Exhale up. And lower. And exhale up. And lower. Last time, exhale up. Lower. Now, we're going to exhale up. Now I'm going to take my right leg and I'm going to extend it. Point my toe, and we're going to take that leg up to the ceiling 8 times. So I'm going to point to go up, flex to come down. Point, flex. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Go ahead, bring the knees back in alignment, foot down and bridge down. Back to the last leg. Excuse me. All right, ladies, let's go ahead, bridge up, exhale up. Extend that toe. Point up, flex to come down. 2 for 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring the knees back together, drop the foot, and come down as a plank. Whew. All righty. Now we're going to carefully come onto all 4s. So let's go ahead, roll to one side. And then we're going to come up onto our hands and knees. So I sometimes call this all 4s core control. So my hands are right under my shoulders, my knees are right under my hips. And if you have any wrist issues, you can also do this on your fists. This is both a core exercise as well as a balance exercise. So let's take that right hand, and I'm going to lift it up off the mat, take the thumb up to the ceiling, and I'm just going to reach that arm away like I want to touch the wall in front of me. And then I'm going to put the right hand down, and the left arm comes out. And lower down. Inhale, reach that right arm away. And lower. And left arm, reach it away. Lower. Let's do one more time each side. Reach that right arm. And lower. Left arm, reach it away. Lower down. Now we're going to do the same thing with our legs. So, starting with my right leg, I'm going to start to slide the top of my foot along the mat. Then I'm going to lift the leg, point the toe, like I want to reach the wall behind me. So what I want to focus on here is really feeling that length on the front of my body. And I'd like your hips to be as even as possible. So this would be obviously too extreme, and this is the opposite. So try to make it so that your back is nice and long. Now we'll drop that right leg back down. We'll do the left leg. Slide it along the mat, reach, and down. And back to the right leg. Reach, and down. And left leg, reach, and down. One more time, right leg, reach, and left leg. All right, now we're going to do opposite arm and leg for a little more balance challenge. So let's take the right hand, let's first reach it away, and we'll take that left leg, reach it away, and exhale down. Left hand, right leg, reach. Grow long and strong. and lower down. And reach. And lower, reach. And lower. Let's do 2 more times each side. Reach. And reach. Last time. Reach. And reach. All right, now from here, you can very carefully come back on your heels. Just relax any tension you might have developed. In our next series, we're going to be taking and lying down on our bellies. So when you're ready, we're going to walk the hands out, and I'm going to put my forehead on the mat, and my hands are going to be right about where my shoulders are. In fact, let's move those hands up a little bit more like your ears, okay? So my legs are just about hip width apart. My toes are turned out, and we're going to do some chest extensions. So deep breath in, and as you exhale, press your weight into the palms, and we're just going to come up and hover. We're just keeping the neck and shoulders all in a line, belly buttons pulled away from the mat, and then lower down. Deep breath in, exhale up, and lower down. We'll do one more time like that. Deep breath in, exhale up, and lower. Now, for an extra challenge, when we come up, this time we're going to pull the palms up off the mat at the same time. So, deep breath in. As you exhale, we bridge up, and then we lift the hands. And lower down. Deep breath in. Exhale up. Hover. Lower down. We'll do one more. Deep breath in. Exhale. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. And lower. All right, now we're going to circle the arms so that now my palms are on my thighs. And this time when I come up, I'm going to be reaching my fingertips towards my ankles. Deep breath in, and as I exhale, I want to reach and lower. We'll do 4 more, ladies. Deep breath in, reach and lower. And reach and lower. One more time, reach and lower. All right, you can circle those arms back, up over your head. Relax for just a moment. Relax for just a moment. We're going to do one more. This is the most challenging of all. We're going to stack one hand on top of the other, and we're going to put our forehead on the hands. And we're going to do 4 chest extensions as we lift both the hands and the forehead. So deep breath in, exhale up. And lower. Inhale. 2 more. Up. Last one. Up. All right. By now you might need a stretch. So if you like, you can put your hands by your shoulders very carefully. We're going to come up and sit back on the heels. Just relax and release the lower back. And now we're going to take it to our side lying series. So when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and come back lying on our sides. And I would like you to line your body up with the back edge of your mat. So it's going to kind of look like this. Now, from here, I'd like you to angle your legs forward so that my feet are catty corner on my mat. Okay, this is a more stable position. My bottom arm can be just a pillow for my head. If you want to, some people like to come up on their shoulder. I'm going to keep my head down. The top hand, it can be in front of you as a balance. It can be here. It can be pretty much wherever you want. But I want you to make sure that you're staying nice and stacked on the ribs and the hips. So we're going to be doing some leg circles. Let's go ahead, take the top leg, let it hover. Now bend the knee. And imagine, once again, I've got that pencil on my kneecap, and we're going to do 5 circles in each direction. So 1, 2, 3, being careful not to roll, 4, and 5. And switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to lengthen the lever so that my feet are about 18 inches apart. And I'm going to do 5 circles using my big toe this time as my pencil. So let's start clockwise formation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, keep that long leg pointed. And now we're going to bring the bottom leg up to meet it for 8. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now let's put both feet down, and we're going to lift both feet for 8. And it's up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we'll put both feet down, and now let's take the legs back so that they're long against the back of your mat, and we're going to do our front and back kicks. So, taking that top leg one more time, let it hover. I'm going to flex my foot, and I'm going to kick twice forward and once back for 8. So exhale, inhale to come back. Make sure you're moving from the hip. Exhale, and inhale, exhale, and kick, and flex. 4 more, and 3, and 2. Last one. Woo! Ay, 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 as Louisa would say. Let's roll it out. And now you can go ahead and roll to your other side. I'm going to turn around. We'll do the other side. So once again, let's go ahead and line up on the edge of our mat, cradling your head or doing whatever position feels good for that. Top arm optional to be in front. And then we're going to angle the legs in. We bend the knee, top leg, pencil on the knee, 5 circles. This time we'll start counterclockwise. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let's lengthen that lever. And we're going to do 5 circles in each direction, starting once again counterclockwise, point the toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let that top leg hover. Now we're going to bring that bottom leg up to meet it. So it's up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Both legs come down. We'll lift both up now for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, now for the front and back kicks. So let's go ahead, line our body back up against the back edge of your mat. We're going to flex that top foot, and just like you're kicking a soccer ball, we're going to kick twice forward. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale. And 3. And 4. Exhale. And 5. Exhale. And 6. 7. Last one. Exhale. Whew. Okay, roll it out, ladies. Now, for our final challenge, we're going to be doing some side and full body planks. So I'm going to just grab my timer. This is your bonus round, and then you can chalk off another day of having been good to yourself. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 30 seconds of planks. Sorry, we're going to do 30 seconds of planks, 30 on my right side, 30 on my elbows, 30 on the other side. And then next week we'll build up from there. Okay, so let me fix our screen here one more time. And let's go ahead. So for the side planks, you have the option of either doing them on your elbow and with your knees bent. Some people like to take it up on a full arm. To me, that puts too much torque on my shoulder. So I'm going to do this today on my elbow, with my elbow lined right up under my shoulder. That's the most important thing. Now, with my legs, my knees are together. My top foot should be in front. My top leg foot should be in front of the back leg. So one option on the side plank is merely just to come up on the knees like this. And you're getting much of the good because what we're really working on here is shoulder stability and strength. Now, if you want to make it more challenging, I know some of you might, you can lengthen the lever by taking the legs out a little further, still keeping one foot in front of the other and coming up into this position. Okay, so choose your favorite position. I've got our timer, and here we go. Keep smiling for the camera, and remember, it's only 30 seconds. Some of you might want to take that arm up to the ceiling. That's certainly an option. We're more than halfway there. Hang in. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Alrighty, come on down. Now we're going to go ahead and roll onto our shoulders, and actually, sorry, we're going to be rolling on facing the mat, and I'm just going to turn around here. So I'm going to do this once again. Elbows are right under my shoulders. One option is to come up on the knees. A little more challenging is to lengthen the lever and come up on our toes. But whichever position you choose, let's find it, and we're going to hold it for 30. So get ready, and now, here we go. So your back is long and strong. Your pelvis is neutral. Don't forget to breathe. All right, we're already halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, we are so close to being done. Now, last time, choose the other shoulder. Find your position. Knees or long lengthened plank. Make sure the elbow's right under your shoulder. And when you're ready, here we go. Our last 30 seconds, come on. You got it. Maximum length between your waist and the mat. Halfway there, ladies. Keep it coming. All right, and we are done. Whew. All right, go ahead. Sit up nice and tall. The hard part's over. I'm going to go ahead and do a few ankle rolls just to relax the rest of the body. So go ahead, lift one foot at a time. We're just going to draw 5 ankle circles in each direction. And the other way. And now let's, just like you're pumping the gas pedal, we're just going to go pump that gas pedal 5 times. And now we're going to swing the foot side to side. And then the last one, I want you to go ahead and spread the toes apart, and then clasp the toes together like you're trying to hold a ping pong ball with your toes. We spread and flex. Open, close, open, close. One more time. Open and close. All right, other leg. Let's come up. Let's do our 5 circles. 3, 4, 5, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let's pump that gas pedal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and windshield wiper. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And last time, spread those toes and close. Open and open, close, open, close. 2 more. Open, close, open, and close. Awesome job. Thank you very much today for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you also next week and hopefully very soon in person at the MAC and the MAC for Women. Have a great day.